Hello to gentle and sensitive souls. Um, yeah, I kind of got a lot of feedback from my last video that felt really good. It was like a sense of um, beings around who were listening to this really felt that this was something they felt inspired by. That's what I kind of got a sense of, as like being inspired, that it actually represented something in them, and like, let's have more videos. So today I've been contemplating and reflecting about this, and it's something for me about empowerment, to empower, sense of empowering sensitive beings, gentle souls, to come forward. And I'm hoping that this is what my sort of YouTube channel will be about. It's about this sort of very kind of invisible energy that has learnt to mask itself, and is very kind of complex and nuanced, and can be represented in many ways of being, you know, from neurodivergent, ADHD, autism, sort of, as I said, marginalised human beings who feel on the outside and feel sort of judged or evaluated for not being, whatever you want to call it, conventional. So I'm going to just home in on what touches me, but I feel that within all of us is a sense of, and I like using the word being, I really feel at the end of the day we're all beings within, inwardly, we're all beings, and that connects us, but we have very unique kind of ways of expressing ourselves. And I think the high sensitivity, the human beings that feel this high empathic sensitivity, have that ability to sense and feel others very, very readily. It's like a really almost easy thing to do, that they feel others, feel, you know, at a deep level. It's like a deep level, feeling how they feel. So there's something here which is, we need to nurture now you. It's about you now, sensing how you're doing, and actually this is about your own empowerment, because I feel that you're natural healers. That's the sense I get. That ability in you is very natural, but a person who's not being sort of nurtured enough or cared for enough is you. And that's imperative to come out more into the world as a natural healer. So this is something I feel is very significant. So yeah, so the work in myself has been about coming back to myself, because we know how to feel others, be there for others, please others, sort of effort out with our energy and putting a lot into them. But now we need to turn to ourselves, because actually when we care for ourselves, we get more energy and we can give more. Otherwise, we get this constant cycle of being overwhelmed by the stimuli of the world and people's energy, this sort of frenetic overwhelm. And then we're in a sense of, we have to then withdraw and be alone to recharge our batteries. So that's the sort of cycle we've been in. And now we want to learn to give ourselves the nutrients for our own being, our own soul. That's really what we need. So this is a, let's call it, new field, new territory we're moving into, by looking after ourselves, caring for ourselves, we can heal in the way that feels good for ourselves and for others. So this is about this empowerment. So, you know, today I'm closing my eyes because I'm sensing myself inwardly. And let's all do that. So for the next few minutes, we're going to bring our attention inwardly to ourselves and have a sense of it. It's like scanning your body. You know, are you very thought-based? Are your thoughts going around? So often when there's too much to do, we kind of disconnect from the body and our thoughts are whirling, and we just notice that. And take a breath. Yeah, and I need to connect. And whatever you're finding in yourself, you're just including it. You know, if you're noticing stress in your body, if you're noticing any tension, and this closing of the eyes can be helpful to turn our gaze inward. We're turning it inward. And we're scanning through the body, noticing places in ourselves that feel warm, alive, cozy, and where we feel at home in ourselves. And one of the things that can be helpful, as we are so connected with the earth, is noticing how far or distance do we feel from the land beneath us. Wherever you are in the world, just notice you have the floor beneath you, and beneath that the earth, and just sense energetically, just moving like we just scanned, and then moving your attention, noticing how far or distance you are, and also noticing any tension or stress, and we're just including it. We're just noticing. And then just sensing under your feet and your contact to the earth. And we're just going to ground without any pressure. And grounding simply means that we're sensing our feet touching the earth. And we're just allowing ourselves to start to move our own roots through our body into the earth. And we are sensing the soil, and we're sensing the worms here beneath, and just allowing gently and slowly to just move our roots through the soil layer by layer until we arrive deeper and deeper, layer and layer of our body, just allowing it to relax, our organs, our body sensations, our nervous system, to just relax into the earth. And you take your time. And just moving to the core of the earth. Just feel the rhythm of the earth. This, when you go down like a tree, when it goes its roots, if you sense it around you, you sense the roots of the trees going into the earth. So you come to the core of the earth and you feel the pulse of Mother Earth, the earth. And just sense that, the deep silence in the earth. Allowing your body to attune to the earth, because that's what we are, sentient beings that sense and feel. We sense everything around us, within ourselves and within the earth and all beings. And then you just allow yourself to feel sort of anchored here, you know, a sense of being grounded. And I think for today this is a good practice for highly sensitive human beings who can often feel very dysregulated and like their energy scattered and taken over with the energy of others and the fast pace of life. So it's something I'll keep coming back to, but this is all about empowering this sensitivity to come home and back to ourselves. Okay, lovely ones. I hope that's been helpful, and I shall keep popping in and giving you resources to regulate your system and come home to yourself. All right, have a good time this week. Bye for now.